Hey, I'm Klay Thompson from the Golden State Warriors, and you're watching HoopJab.
I also think that at the end of your career, if you don't have both, knowing that you gave it everything you had and you walked out on your terms, that's good enough as well.
You've had so many highs in your career, and recently you've had some lows. Do you have a most memorable event to your career to this point?
I don't think I had any lows.
The injuries?
I went through some adversity, but that's a part of life, that's a part of this journey, and I knew it. It was tough, don't get me wrong, but I never wanted to quit. I never thought I got worse as a player. I never thought that, so I wouldn't say it was a low. I just thought I hit some adversity, hit a couple bumps, and the way I was raised, the way my mom raised me, my brother and my dad, they keep fighting through them. And I just tried to take that and apply it to my everyday life and get through it.
Vegas has been host to USA Basketball now for about 10 years. How important has Vegas been just to Team USA Basketball?
It means a lot. This is our home. This is our home. This is where we come together. This is where we bond. This is where we practice and get better. This is our home. So it feels like that. You know, every time we come out here, it feels, no matter if I'm coming out here for Summer League or NBA meeting or whatever, it just feels like USA Basketball this is our home. Always here for USA Basketball. So it's tight to call this it's nice to call this home base and headquarters. So we all know what it is when we come to Vegas.
Would you like to see maybe a world champion, maybe the USA make a bid and see maybe a world championships played here in Vegas?
It'd be crazy in Vegas. That'll be fun. Anywhere in the U.S. would be cool.
Hey, K-Dot.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it would be cool to have it anywhere in the U.S.
What's been the hardest part about coming back, getting ready for Team USA and then the regular season in a couple months? You haven't quite had an off-season like this before with your injuries. What's been the hardest part about just getting back to full speed?
I think once I get out there, man, I'm going to adapt and adjust. So I think the hardest part is not having any action. I can't just go outside and play a pickup game or go to a facility to play a pickup game. That's the toughest part. But other than that, I think my timing, my jump shot feeling good, my ball handling, my body feels good. And then, once I get thrown into that fire, I adjust. So, it's just a matter of me just finding the game and just playing.
Do you have any doubts about coming out here health-wise? Do you feel 100% for it?
Man, I'm not coming out here unless I'm 100%. I've never had no doubts in myself. I feel like I'm the best player in the world. That's confident I feel. That's how confident I am. No disrespect to no players here, but I always got that confidence. I didn't come here hoping to do good. I knew I was going to come out here and shoot the ball well, and work hard, and learn. And so I'm always confident.
When you go through the type of adversity that you've gone through, does that give you, nothing the season started yet, but does that give you even a greater appreciation of your gifts, of the game itself?
Yes. Give me a greater appreciation for just walking, just taking a shower, just driving. I set little goals and benchmarks for me as I went through this rehab. The first one was just to put a shoe on. The second one was just to walk with two shoes. And the third one was just to run on the treadmill again, and drive by myself. So I was setting little checkpoints just and that's how I was getting through it. That's how I stayed positive. I set championships. That was my championship each way along the way. Put two shoes on, jogging, dunking, shooting jump shots. So, I looked at it that way. I looked at it as a game within a game. And I got through it. But I always was confident, and I always knew how to get better if I worked on it.
Was the third surgery scarier or harder, or was they all the same?
That was the easiest one because I knew that it was over with after this. No more fracture, no more irritation in my foot. Everything was perfect the third one, and it was the easiest one because I had been through two already. So no, it was. My mom was there taking care of me. It was sweet. It was sweet.
Change your training going forward. I mean, less time on the court. I mean, you're giving your love for the game. That might not be.
I can't. I can't do too much no more. I mean, I love putting in work. I love being out on the court. But early on, I had to ease back into that part of it. 2-a-days, or working out after practice, or working out when I land in the city, or whatever I used to do. I got to just ease into it, and then as the time goes on, just get back into my routine.